So you approach him saying, I want to be Divas Champion?
I do.
Okay.
Girls had told me, okay, like if you really feel strongly about this, you've been here for 5 years, go talk to Vince. And I'm like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. What if he's like, no? Actually, twice, because the second time I wanted to try and become a heel. That didn't go over well. So the first time was, they were like, just, what's the worst you can say is no. I'm like, okay. So I go in and I'm like, Vince, hey, I have this idea. Like, I want to talk to you. What do you think about me becoming, Divas Champion? And he was like, Kelly, I think that sounds like a great idea. And I'm like, okay.
And that was the end of it?
That was it. So I didn't know when, I didn't know what. I just was like, okay, well, I put it out there, see what happens. So I think it was like a few weeks after that, we had it was like you go and you vote for it was like the power to the people.
Yeah.
I love that. That was great. And there was going to be 3 of us. It was like me, Beth, and Eve against Brie Bella. And whoever the fans voted for was winning the belt, Divas Championship. And Brie literally had to learn 3 different matches. We did not know. Like, they were like, we don't know. This is literally up to the fans.
You actually didn't know?
We actually had no idea. No idea. And Brie poor thing, was like, oh my God, I have to remember 3 freaking matches in my head. Girl, more power to you, because I couldn't have done that. But so I just remember us standing there, and I was just like, wait, like live. And they're like, I think I got a really high vote. And then I heard that it went over to the next person because the person who was not supposed to get it, I don't know. I like to hear that story. I don't know if it's true, but there was a lot of votes for me. And so I as soon as they were like, Kelly, I was like, oh my God, I'm winning. Oh my God.
So you knew that you were going to win?
As soon as I went out,
The vote was just who was going to have the match.
Right.
Oh, so you're saying, well, so the people then picked the champion.
The people picked me.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was just so cool. It was so cool just knowing in that moment. And I just remember doing the match and just like, in the end, I literally was crying tears of joy. Like I was crying. I was so happy. It was just like the best moment. It was so amazing.
What a cool moment to like, you hear your name, your music hits immediately. Mm-hmm. You're walking out there, not only knowing I have a match, but I'm going to be the champion.
And I had been there for 5 years and never had that opportunity. And I was just like, I felt like it was my time. I've worked so hard. I put so much effort in. I was always at TV's house shows early. I was in there practicing. Like I wanted to be good, because it was in the era too of like, Twitter just began and all these skeptics and she's a model. And it was just like, I had so many odds stacked against me. And I was like, I'm going to prove all you fuckers wrong. Like, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to get good and I'm going to, prove myself. And, I did. And I feel like it was my time. I earned it. I worked hard. And it was like Vince being like, you deserve this. This is your time.